Hello everyone, welcome to It's Crochet O'Clock. My name is Stephanie and we do this live chat and craft and chat gathering every Monday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, almost every Monday evening. If you are new here, welcome. There are things that you need to be aware of. The first and foremost is that if you would like to participate in the live chat and you are actually here while the live chat is going on, you must be logged into your YouTube channel or it will not let you participate in the live chat. You won't be able to participate in the conversation. When you do that, you make sure that you have selected live chat instead of top chat. For some reason, it always defaults to top chat. I don't know why it does that, but it filters out some of the comments that are made during the live chat, and then you won't see some of the comments. I may respond to something and you will end up lost and not understanding what it is that I am talking about. We do not want that at all. A disclaimer also for those of you who are new. Freaky, Anthony, and Sue are regulars here. They are troublemakers. So don't take any offense to anything that they say. They are good to go. We love them, and you just have to take them with a grain of salt sometimes. Let's see who we have over here in chat with us this evening. Hello, everybody. Kim says, oh, hey, look, all of our moderators except for Lauren, because Lauren's work schedule has changed. So she has had some issues being here for the entire live, but it looks like all of the other moderators are here. If you are new to YouTube and live, the names that you see come across that are blue with a spanner or a wrench next to them, those are the moderators. So if you act up, they are going to whack you. And but seriously, acting up. They're not gonna whack Freaky or Anthony or Sue, at least until the end of the conversation, because that's what they do. That's what they're supposed to. And last week we had a little bit of an interesting live going on, and all of the moderators. You know, it started with the moderators and it just went downhill from there. So we're not going to have that happen again, right, moderator team? That's not going to happen this evening. Hello, everybody. Everybody is coming in. Yes, I know that you've whacked Anthony before, and Dee, I believe, was the one who whacked Anthony before that. So, yeah, we'll see what's going on. Yeah, Sue has been included in the disclaimer because she, it needed to happen. Definitely needed to happen. There's Freaky, all proud that he gets his own disclaimer there. Joe says, I can stay up later tonight working from home for the next 2 weeks at least. There's a lot of people that are working from home, thankfully. That is not what I wanted to do. For here. Why, thank you, Josie. You always look so fresh. You know, you might not be saying that later on in the week. I was speaking with Jennifer, who, for those of you who don't know, Jennifer is my partner in crime, my other half of Good Loops yarn, and I was speaking to her and I was telling her today that I was thinking about the mental health of all of our people that are having to go on lockdown, because isolation is really not good for your mental health. So for many reasons, isolation is not good for your mental health, and there are some mommies who are probably losing their minds just a little bit over the whole situation. So I am toying with the idea of doing extra lives during the day, just to have a place, and even if it's just for an hour before I have to go to work, because I still do have to go to work. Even if it's just for an hour, I think it will give people some time to, even if you can't go out and be social in person, there is still most of you guys know that, you know, our little community where we meet every Monday, we look forward to it. I think that it will help tremendously with those feelings of isolation if folks can gather in some way and be with their people. So that is my goal, um, to try and do that for our folks that are getting put into isolation or self isolating. My Aunt Jean Ann and my uncle have been in isolation. This is day 4 now, because not this weekend, but last weekend, my Aunt Jean Ann had a health scare, and it was not okay. She was in Orlando, so she was in a hospital in Orlando, and then when she got back home, she had to have all kinds of other doctor's appointments. So she was at the hospital practically all day long, and then the very next day there was a confirmed case at the hospital that she was at. So her and my uncle have decided to go into self-isolation for their protection and for other people's protection as well, because they don't know what she was exposed to, and she's high risk, so they're just staying safe. You know, friends of ours like Bonnie Baker from Bonnie Bay Crochet, she has been in isolation for a couple weeks now because she cares for her 90-year-old mother-in-law, and she is very high risk, and she didn't want to bring it back to her. So I think that having a couple extra lives during the week and giving people a place to just come and be with their people is going to help. That's one way that I can help. How long is the isolation period? You know, it is varying from what I've seen. It is varying from place to place. Um, right now, we don't have any where I live. The schools, of course, are closed in the state that I live in until March 6th. So, you know, that is one reason, um, that, you know, there's some mommies out there. I'm almost positive that there's some mommies out there that are going to need a break. So, hopefully, you hang in there. Well, Aunt Jean Ann is not here right now. She is very upset. She understands, but she is very upset that she can't go and teach her Sunday school class for the next 2 weeks, and of course, Florida has done some provisions when it comes to that. So tonight is her online Bible study. So Aunt Jean Ann probably won't be here for another hour because right now she's in Bible study because she needs her little recharge, and that's what she does. But I did speak with her just a couple hours ago. I spoke with her, and she is fine. She is dealing with, did I put in the wrong date? What date did I put in? What does it say for my live chat? No, it says 3/16. Cindy's scaring me. Cindy said, isn't today 3/16? It is. What's wrong? What did I say? I don't know. I missed something. Oh, it's crazy. Did I say March 6th? You know what I meant. I meant April 6th. You guys can tell her when she gets here. I'm sure she will be here as soon as Bible study is over, because that's important to her. Oh. There are a few people now who are showing no symptoms, but they have been tested and confirmed infected. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. I've been reading news reports coming out of China and one out of Japan where people have confirmed positive a second time. I said Aunt Jean Ann was staying home until March 6th. Sorry, I meant to say schools here in my state are out until April 6th. That's what I meant to say. Oh, yes. I've been reading about people that have gone through being infected and they have recovered, but they are testing positive again. There was one woman in Japan, she's 40, and she got the virus and was confirmed on February 28th. She recovered and was retested on March 6th and was fine. She came back negative, and then she went home. She lives in Osaka, Japan. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just, I think it was 3 days ago now, she's tested positive again. So that's kind of troubling me. Not gonna lie about it. But I just saw that San Francisco has gone on lockdown. So now I know that we have some of our people that are in San Francisco. So I hope that they are doing okay. I hope that they have enough provisions to get through. It's a mess. Kim's just going to drink lots of vodka. I think that that is a fabulous way to deal with the situation, Kim. I really do. 2 tests and both positive. No, freaky. You know what I mean. They tested positive, they got better, and then they tested positive again. Whew. So, if you have not heard, if you are not part of the It's Crochet O'Clock Facebook group, if you don't have a little thumbs up and a like and a follow on the It's Crochet O'Clock Facebook page or the Good Loops Facebook page, you may not have heard, but obviously Dallas Fiber Festival has been canceled. Not happy about it, kind of bummed about it, but was expecting it. So we will not be going to Dallas. Hopefully they're trying to come up with something for the vendors. I know that the people behind Fiberosity, spoke with them a little bit. Fiberosity is a website that's kind of like Ravelry. You know, they have patterns and they have a community and things like that. They are working on something because there's been like 6 or 7 fiber festivals that have been canceled all within a very short period of time, which means that a lot of merchants are losing a lot of income that they were counting on. So I've spoke with Jen at length, and I posted on Good Loops and all across, social media as much as I could, that I know that one of the big draws about going to a fiber festival is the squish factor and being able to actually touch the yarn and hold colors together and see them with your own eyes. And so what I am going to do is I have canceled my days off from work except for that Friday and that Saturday. And all day that Friday, I will probably be doing a marathon live to try and help people if they want to see colors, if they want to talk about any specific yarns, just try to do like an online like shopping experience for them, like come into Good Loops here and see what we have going on. So maybe that will help some folks. And then on Saturday, I believe, is when the thing for Fiberosity is going to be going on. So I'll be doing that. I'm taking that Friday and that Saturday off, and Jen is going to be available for the hours that I am sleeping, to help if people want to do FaceTime, if they want to do Facebook Messenger to look at colors and talk about things like that. Jen's going to be helping out with that as well. So we have that coming. What am I working on? I am working on something that is going to need a name. It's going to be a wall hanging. I have already done this once, and about halfway through it, I decided that I wanted to add beads into it. So I frogged it all. You will be very happy that I wrote down all of the instructions. I frogged it all and decided that I was going to do it again and add in the beads. And then last night I sat down to add in the beads, and it did not work out the way that I wanted it to in my brain. So I frogged it all again, and now I am going through this process. So this is like the fourth time that I have done this, but it's going to be a wall hanging, and it will need a name. I don't know what we're going to call it, but I've already put the notice out to the testers, so the testers are waiting on it. It should be super quick. It's only going to use one ball of Lush, so that will be great for folks, and it's really pretty once you get it out. I mean, I think it's pretty. I might be a little bit partial to it, but it was, I was really enjoying it. Hello, Morgan from New Zealand. Queen of the Frog. Yes, I am the Queen of the Frog. I am. Hey. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It can't be a Yaya creation without being frogged at least once. I know, right? I can't get it. Just cannot do it. There's my Aunt Jean Ann. She's here early. Hello. It's Fiberosity. The website itself is called Fiberosity. I still have a ball of Fusion. Would that work for testing? You can try it. I don't. Fusion is a great deal thicker than Lush, but you can absolutely try it. It might ripple on you a little bit, but it might not. You can always try. Boy, get in there. Whew. Has anybody seen Nyasha? I skipped one there. Is Nyasha here? Not if you use a larger hook. That's true. Freaky may have a point. Come on, get over there. Come on. Sorry, I went off camera. Didn't mean to, guys. Forgive me. Just trying to see. I am concerned about buying yarn for my blanket project with this corona stuff. How's the Disney and closings and lockdown affecting the Snowball Express? Disney has closed down everything, and they have not stated when they will reopen. It is my hope that that it will be reopened by the time it's time for Snowball Express, but we will just have to wait and see. The thing is that the Snowball Express isn't something that is going to go away. So if I have to hang on to you guys' blankets for longer, then I will hang on to them for longer. I would say don't stop with Snowball Express, because that's, you know, that's December. There's no telling what could happen then. What was that? Hello, Bobby. It's been nuts everywhere. I would think, D, I would think that the fusion would be thinner than that. Oh, my little dude is crying for attention. I haven't gotten to spend much time with him today. And normally Monday mornings are our days when it's devoted completely to my little Jack Russell. And he has not been able to get that today because I was busy. Come on. Well, hello, Mandy from the UK. You are up rather late. I got here early and wanted to talk about people before they showed up, but Rebecca Nelson said no. Way to go, Rebecca. You keep him in line before the moderators get here. Well done, Rebecca. Ugh. My hubby had surgery on his back, had an anaphylactic reaction to an antibiotic, was in ICU for 4 days. We are home now, but I almost lost him. Oh no, Bobby. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hello, Annie. You can talk about them now. Ugh. Kim is trying to stir problems. I agree. I hope his recovery is quick. So what's on People's Hooks tonight? Dee said that she is sewing in ends on her 200 plus granny squares. Oof. I do not envy you, girl. Do not envy you. Hello, Linda. Yes, it's late here, but very stressed with this virus stuff. I understand. I understand. Hold on. I'm trying to get back to my comfy state. Here we go. What's it? Yes. I just said I'm knitting socks, waiting for a test project to start. I'm trying, Ida. I am trying. Did I change? Nope. Ruth is working on a knitted sweater for her granddaughter. Nice. Thank you, Gabby. It is. It's very, very pretty, if I do say so myself. Once it's done, I would have been able to show you guys tonight, but I decided that I just needed beads, but they wouldn't work out the way that I wanted them to work out. Teresa is knitting the Boathouse Pullover by Marie Green of Olive Knits. Leslie said, I finished my project last night, so I will start something today. What's a girl to do? Oh, the possibilities. They're endless. They're really endless. Wait. No. See, I got to jibber jabbering with you guys. That's not where that was supposed to go. Did I do it over here too? No. Alright. Alright, we're safe. We're okay. We're fine. This is all fine. Nobody worry. I thought that went in there just a little bit too easy. I'm planning on doing a cable blanket. Oof. A prayer shawl for a close friend who just lost her mother while she was on a trip of her lifetime in Egypt. She's having a tough time getting back home. My heart goes out to her. Oh, that's not okay. That is not okay. Poor thing. I have a friend of mine that's stuck in Thailand. She cannot get home. She's been trying to get home for like a week, and she cannot get home. Speaking of Australian cookies, you guys, yes, why don't we do that? I mean, we're only a half hour in, but listen, I got a package. And a good deal of this was supposed to be going to Dallas with me because there's lots of packages of the baby Tim Tams in here. Look. Oh, they're upside down. Silly me. Look. Happiness. Happiness, happiness, happiness. These are the strawberry Tim Tams. And you guys, I love these things so much. They have taken over for my favorite position, which was the caramel ones. I have always loved the caramel flavors more than any other Tim Tams. These little suckers right here blew them out of the water. Jen said that she already ate a couple of strawberry Tim Tams at the beginning of the live. Well, I will have you know that all I have left are 3, because the first day I kind of lost my mind and ate a whole bunch of them. But I mean, gosh, they smell so good, you guys. I'm sorry, I know this is crackling for you guys. I'm trying to home. Let me just get it. Hold on, just bear with me. This is gonna be okay. This is fine. This is all fine. This is all fine. You guys, look at it. They're limited edition? No. They have got to keep these. They really, really, really do. Because these things are heaven. These things really are. Kim, you know what? I appreciate the offer, but listen, if you're going to send me anything, I don't want to take a chance on something that might not be as great as the strawberry. Seriously. I mean, it's just, you guys. They're so fabulous. It matches my yarn, it does. See, it was meant to be. We're telling on you for Target. Well, I kind of have to. I mean, I'm trying to be mindful of it. Sally said that she thinks that the salted caramel ones are the best. Really? Have you had the strawberry? I mean, I'm just wondering, have you had the strawberry? I do love the caramel. The caramel used to be my favorite. You guys. Oh no, Terry has bronchitis and walking pneumonia. Man. Oh, I'm telling you, like, as soon as I opened up that box, this whole place smells like strawberries. It's so great. It is so great. I mean, God has blessed me, you guys. I am so blessed to have a friend like Kim who thinks of me and sends me Tim Tams all the time. I'm so thankful for Kim. I love you, Kim. Thank you so much. I thought you liked the babies more than the caramel. Well, see, here's the thing. I think that the babies have more chocolate than they do biscuit, which is why I like the babies more than I like regular Tim Tams. Because I like the chocolate. I love the Australian chocolate. I don't know. Listen, I just know that above all the things in all the world, if I could only choose one sweet thing to have for the rest of my life, it would be a strawberry Tim Tam. I say it just the way that it is. No chocolate on my fingers to lick off. How disappointing. Sally said that she likes them enough, but she'll choose salted caramel over them. That delivery was the only reason I haven't been sacked as a mod. That's not true. No, Terry has pneumonia, not Aunt Ida Beverly. You guys. Man. I could just sit here and do a whole video on eating Tim Tams, y'all. I could. I'm not even gonna lie to you about it. I seriously could. Man. That is so good. And ooh, with my spiced tea, that strawberry Tim Tam and the chocolate mixing with my, ooh, it is heavenly, y'all. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry that you guys could not experience the euphoria that I am experiencing right now. Oh. All right, back to business. Back to business. Somebody let me know in another half hour. I got 3 more to eat. 3, 4, 5, 6. Stephanie ASMR Tim Tams edition, right? Ooh. I sent her those babies to share with y'all. I had full intents of sharing the babies. I was taking those to Dallas with me. I was going to be a good girl. I was not going to be selfish. I was taking them to Dallas. Jen said my favorite dark chocolate tastes even better right after eating. Ugh. I'm not a fan of dark chocolate, so I think that maybe that's why I'm not a fan of the dark chocolate Tim Tams, because, I mean, listen, in a pinch, chocolate is chocolate, but dark chocolate is not my normal go-to. Full disclosure, Stephanie is not really sorry. No, I'm not. I'm so sorry. Find your own Aussie. Find your own Aussie. Kim is mine. I waited a really long time for my Aussie. Go out there and adopt yourself an Aussie. Ooh, and if anybody talks to Gamer Widows from the group that hangs out and goes to Caffeinated Crafters, tell her that I have tested the new Nutter Butters, the double stuffed Nutter Butters, and those suckers are on point. Yes, they are. They are on point. Morgan is having hot spicy chocolate. Ooh. I have my own Aussie. That's right. Find your own Aussie. Some violet crumble. What is violet crumble? Oh yeah. So the weight limit, the boxes that Kim sends me, she couldn't get 3 packages of the Tim Tams, the babies in there, and the full box of these strawberry ones. So she kept taking out babies until she got just under the weight limit for the, because if you guys don't ship international, like once it's up to a certain weight limit, it gets super expensive for what you're sending, and then it's just not worth it. So Emma from Pip and Poppycock had ordered something from Chantel, who owns Fiberific. So Kim gave Chantel the leftover babies to send with Emma's because it wouldn't throw Emma's box over that weight limit either by adding in those minis. So Emma got them and put them in the refrigerator. And when she went back to go get them to eat them, the boys in her house had eaten all of her Tim Tams. And I think that she split it. Emma was nice, and she split them between Lindsay. So Lindsay, who is normally here, should have gotten some as well. And I don't know if Lindsay has eaten hers, but poor Emma did not get to eat her Tim Tams because the boys ate them. How rude is that? The double peanut butter Nutter Butters, yes. I actually had them here. I found them here and I tried them out. They are tested and they are very yummy. That's so I know, poor Emma. Poor Emma. I don't know if Mr. Poppycock has survived. I haven't heard anything about Mr. Poppycock or Wee Poppycock. But I don't know. If you guys felt the earth shake last week, that was probably why. Oh, retribution would be on the horizon. See? Yes. She should have hidden them with the veggies, right? Bobby said, I've been playing with crochet thread size 10, making a tablecloth very labor intensive and time consuming. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, but well worth it because by the time you get finished with it, you have one of those things that can be passed down for generations. They're beautiful. Those boys would be treating me to spa treatments for days, right? I agree. Me too. But then again, I think anybody who is involved with me knows that that my Tim Tams are not to be trifled with. Well, there are more Tim Tams there for her next order. She will just need to make sure they know that the Tim Tams are out of bounds, right? Or hide them in the vegetables. Oh, Bobby, please do post a picture. I would love to see it. Chocolate is the only thing my sons don't get into. Really? Huh. How about that? Yeah, I know we're all interested to see what Bobby's tablecloth is coming out like. Oh, Bobby said my kids wouldn't have hair. I'd snatch them bald for that. Alicia said my boyfriend knows what not to eat in the house. He learned his lesson. Most of them do. Most of them do. They say I'm scary when it comes to my coffee and chocolate. Listen, I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I had to go to Walmart today because I realized that, when I woke up this morning and I saw that New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey were closing down all businesses unless they were essential, I went, okay, I don't have enough food in this house to carry me over in the event that something, like really bad happens and whatever. So there were some things that I did need to go and get. So I went into the Walmart today, you guys. Mainly because I needed more packing tape for Good Loops because I, I tape things, so you guys are still going to continue to be buying, and I'm still shipping out on schedule, and I needed tape. So that was the main reason that I went to Walmart. But while I was there, just decided to get some other extra things to try and prepare, and it was kind of crazy in there, you guys. It was not okay. But the big thing that freaked me out was I came around the corner towards the back where the milk normally is, and all of the milk was gone. And my eyes immediately darted all the way over to the end where the creamer is. And I was like, oh God, please, no, 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 no. And I'm pushing my little buggy, no, 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 no. And I get over there and there was one big container of my creamer left down on the bottom. I was like, mine. Thankfully, there was nobody there that I had to shove to get to it because, I'm a nice person, and I think that all of those people that, fight over Black Friday and all of that, they're crazy. But I'm telling you, in that moment, I think that I might have shoved somebody to make sure that I got that bottle of creamer and not them. Because I don't think that I could go without coffee, and I don't like black coffee. And now that I have conditioned myself to my creamer, I don't think that I would be okay with sugar and milk either. Not that I can buy any milk because there is no milk to buy. So, yeah, that happened to me today. And thankfully I didn't have to turn into a person that I am ashamed of. But I would have. I probably would have. Right. Yeah. 5, 6. Have a good shift, Carrie. Stay safe. I would have hurt someone bad if there was no creamer coffee in the store. Listen, I got the last bottle of my creamer. I did. Well, I pulled a Steph. I knocked my box of granny squares over, and while picking them up, I realized I have 2 different size squares. So apparently I switched hooks, and I didn't realize it. There you go. That, you know what that is? That's karma for laughing at me when I did it. That's what that is right there. Oh, sweet revenge. I was at Walmart this morning at 9:30 and there was no eggs, no flour, no toilet paper, of course, rice or pasta. Yeah, the pickings were pretty slim. So let's see. I went to the grocery store Tuesday night. Now understand that I cook with fresh vegetables. I don't normally buy canned vegetables. I always go and buy all of my vegetables fresh. So I go grocery shopping on a weekly basis because I don't want vegetables to sit there and start to go bad. So I went on Tuesday night to the grocery store after I got off work, and everything was fine. Everything was perfectly fine. But as you do, I forgot 2 things that I really needed. So Thursday night, I went to the grocery store. And Thursday, I think it was Thursday, but it was the day that that the president, made his announcement. And everything started going crazy. And it just so happened to be the day that my governor announced that school would be closing until the 6th of April. I went back. Of course, there was no toilet paper, no paper products at all. No paper products. And this was the same day. And I had just been there 2 days before and everything was fine. Everything was fine. But I walked in, there was no meat at all. No paper products. There was no water. There was no milk in that grocery store. There was no Clorox. There was no, like all of the cleaning supplies were gone. And I knew that I was going to have company this weekend. And I don't drink sodas very much anymore at all. Can't tell you the last time I had a soda, but I had the thought, and I went, okay, they like Coca-Cola, so I'll go, over and get a 12-pack of Coca-Cola. And I pulled into, like I wheeled myself into the aisle where all of the soda was, and there was a man there with 3 buggies filled with cases of Dr. Pepper. That man took every single case of Dr. Pepper off the shelf. Every single last one of them. I mean, you want to talk about addiction? Like, sugar addiction is really, really, really bad. Really bad. And then there was this other woman who, her buggy was so full that things were falling down onto the ground from her mountain that she had created. And it was nothing but frozen pizzas, hot dogs, and bologna. That was it. And I was like, man, that was, I was blown away at, some of I mean, really, how much Dr. Pepper can one drink? I don't understand. 4, 5, 6. I was really confused. Truly and honestly, I was. And then I tried really hard not to stare at him because I really wanted to stare at him and give him the mommy look. Like, you're doing wrong. You're doing wrong. But, I mean, it is what it is. That's what I was thinking. My first initial thought was, geez, lady, really? But then, they had just canceled school, and not everybody can afford childcare, and maybe she's got a child that's at that age where, they can stay at home safely while she's at work, but she still doesn't want them, like, cooking seriously. So, maybe it's a situation like that. Beverly said that's called gluttony, right? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But the bad thing about this is people like me, I just always do fresh because when I cook, I don't ever make anything from a box or anything like that. And normally I do my cooking on Sunday and Monday, and I guess it's kind of like food prep. I make a couple meals on Sunday and Monday, and I pack up the leftovers, and that's what I eat for lunch while I'm at work, and then I just pop it in the microwave and heat it up when I get home from work for dinner. So, like, no canned foods here or anything. I was not ready for this, you guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Amy said hello, everyone, from my Texas bunker. Hi, Amy. Kim said, I went to Costco and got toilet paper. There were people there filling their trolleys. How many packs of 60 rolls does one person need to buy? That's crazy. That really is. Sonia said there was a poor young mom with a little one who couldn't find formula and she was not able to breastfeed. Oh my gosh. I went to Target the other day and bought 6 gallons of water and 6 gallons of bleach. I was bringing them to the police station to give to those in need. I got some nasty looks. Oh. Hello, Olivia. So bunker is not another way to say bunk bed. Oh, freaky. Oh, freaky. You do make me smile. I don't know. But, you know, I was telling my Aunt Jean Ann, I told her the next day about that night when I was at the grocery store with the Dr. Peppers and all of that. I realized that I didn't have any Tylenol in my house, and if you have a fever, they always say to alternate between Tylenol and or acetaminophen and ibuprofen. So I had plenty of ibuprofen here, but I didn't have any acetaminophen. So that was one of the things that I was going to pick up while I was picking up those 2 things that I forgot. And I walked onto to the medicine aisle, and it's fully stocked. Fully stocked. You know, like nobody is thinking about those things if you happen to get sick. And you know, the younger, healthier people, it may not be as serious for them. So, you know, you may be able to stay at home and self-medicate and not have to take up a hospital bed or not need a respirator to get through it. Why are all of the medicines completely and fully stocked? Like nobody's buying anything. And then the aisle next door was the toothpaste, and that is completely stocked. And I'm like, hello people. Have we not learned anything about hygiene through all of this for like weeks? It's been nothing but wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Do we need to have a class about hygiene? Six. Everyone needs to be quarantined. You know, my job, I was talking about this last week when I did the announcement for Snowball Express and I was live, and one of the questions was, do we need to halt the Snowball Express because we don't know how long the virus stays alive on surfaces? And I told them that, you know, I wasn't too concerned with that because I work in a place where we come in contact with hundreds of people a day that have been all over the continent, the whole in North America, people from Mexico, people from Canada, people from all over the US. If I'm going to get it, if I'm going to be exposed to it, it will come from my work. So I wasn't too worried about that, and I've been thinking about it and really stressing about it because there are 6 people at where I work that are high risk, and that leaves 3 of us who are not. That's the entire staff at where I work, and I was getting really upset because the governor ordered all state employees to work from home if they were able to. And the ones who could not were to limit contact and all of that. And last week we had to list where we had been since February 28th, all the places that we have traveled in state and out of state. And if we had traveled, there was a list of places where if we had traveled, we were to self-quarantine immediately for 14 days. They were supposed to use their sick leave and their annual leave to cover the 14 days. But I was kind of annoyed with it because here's this IT guy, not saying that he doesn't need to be safe as well, but here's this IT guy that gets to work from home who literally comes in contact with nobody. And I kind of felt really, really left out. And I was angry, and not just for myself, but for the people that I work with that are high risk. And today, one of my coworkers sent me a text message earlier today and it said, "Don't forget your crochet for tomorrow because we can't. We still have to be there, and we can only do part of our job. They have stopped the part of our job where we actually come in contact with people. So, to be honest with you, I don't even know why they're keeping us open." Because the part of our job really doesn't do much, but it is what it is. I am at least happy that they have stopped that portion of it for my coworkers, because there's definitely two that if they contacted it, they would not survive. Definitely two. Hi Terry, we heard that you were feeling unwell. I hope that you are feeling better and that you get on the road to recovery and recover really, really, really quickly. Granddaughter has a friend that cannot get diapers for her daughter or baby wipes either. Oof. Ruth, you know what time it is. We have become spoiled with modern conveniences, but you know what time it is. She's gonna have to get a little bit old school with it. That was good of him to let you know that you can craft while at work during this time. Well, I'm not supposed to crochet at work. I'm not supposed to. There are a lot of times when I do, but I am not supposed to. So sometimes I take crochet with me and sometimes I don't because of that. So he was just making sure that I knew that we were going to be really bored. So I should not forget my crochet. Steph, is that one of the hooks that you got for your birthday? Yes, yes it is, Beverly. It's not one of the teeny tiny ones, but it is one of the smaller ones. Mm. Peapod from stopandshop.com in the States will deliver straight from the warehouse. What will they deliver straight from the warehouse? Are you talking about diapers? Ruth is laughing. Yep. You know what time it is. I mean, nobody likes to think about cloth diapers, okay? But listen, they worked for thousands of years. They worked for thousands of years before we had disposable diapers. Just gonna have to get old school with it. Speaking of old school, does no one remember how to wash their hands with a bar of soap? Only the liquid soap sold out in 5 minutes. You know, speaking about modern conveniences, I didn't even think to look for bar soap. That's a good point. I'm so spoiled, you guys. I really am. Oh, it's only in the New England states. But will they shop anywhere? Or they'll ship anywhere, won't they? Apparently, that using bar soap isn't recommended as the germs sit on the outside of the bar. Kim said, I don't like bar soap. It makes my skin feel tight. If that's the case, we should all be using bar soap on our faces. At least me, anyways. I mean, like, I could use a little tightening right there, and maybe, right there. Maybe around here, but just all over the general. That they did, but the price of cloth diapers aren't like they used to be. Oi! I mean, we could figure this out. The dispenser on the liquid soap is just as likely to have germs. I agree. Rebecca said, I was thinking of getting Everclear for the alcohol. I have a bottle of wine in my fridge. But that was too many. Goat milk soap? Ooh, that sounds fancy. That sounds fancy. If you drink enough vodka, the alcohol will kill everything, and if it doesn't, you won't care. I forgot to get wine from the store when I was out today. Oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart. You forgot wine. See, we're all shocked. Suddenly, we are all shocked. Ida forgot wine. So for those of you that are home during the day, what time, Eastern time, would you like to see me going live? What time of the day do you think would be a good time for that? Now keep in mind that I work night shift, so y'all don't get crazy and try to have me here at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every time I hear Rhode Island, I think of Miss Congeniality. Kim. Oh, man. High noon. 10 Eastern time. That's 8 a.m. my time. The problem is, Sally, is that I work Tuesday through Saturday. So I go to work at 2 o'clock my time, which is 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I will be at work for you Aussies and all of that. I won't be able to do a normal timed live, but I think between like 12, what is it? Let's see, 10, so I have to start getting ready. 12:30. So anytime between 12 Eastern and it'll either be 12 or 1 Eastern. No, wait. I'm gonna be live. I'll be ready anyways. 12, 1, or 2. Right? Yeah. 12, 1, or 2 are the options that we have. What time do you get off work? I get off work at midnight Eastern Standard Time. And then I gotta come home. I gotta, take care of my puppy and eat dinner and all of that stuff. How many hours from now is that? Geez, Kim. You want me to... Let me see. Hold on. Oh, no, I don't want to... No, no. I need to go to another screen. There we go. Time is what time in Brisbane? Oh, noon Eastern Standard Time, which is 10 o'clock in the morning for me, is 2 a.m. in Australia. So that's going to be bad for the Australians anyways. Maybe I will try and see if I can do something in the evenings after I get home and get settled for folks that are having, you know, issues with quarantines. Have Australians been... Australians have gone into some of those isolations as well, haven't they? 2 Eastern time, Sally. I'm not here. I'm not on Eastern time. I'm on Mountain time. How are kids doing with all of this going on, Steph? I'm sure that they're losing their minds. Or they're happy. Kids, they don't really understand the impact. I have issues that I have nothing to do with quarantine. Okay, Sally. See you soon. Absolutely. No need to thank me. We're all doing our best. Maybe half an hour to an hour during the day and the same in the evening for the other time zone. That's what I was thinking. Not doing a full 2 hours, but trying to do something. Come here. Come here. Stop it. No, I need... Come here. Hold on. This was one of the things that I was thinking about changing when I frogged. So I need to look and see if I like this or not. Yeah. Yes, I was right. Bobby. Bobby said, I'm just upset with the shortness of breath thing. I'm a fat girl. I can't breathe sometimes, but I'm not sick. Oh. Ooh, man. Oh, you do make me laugh. Hey, hey, hey. Come on, line up with the other one. Come on. And come. Hey, go through. Thank you. I don't buy Girl Scout cookies, what with all of these girls going missing all over the place. And Girl Scout cookies are fabulous. It's going to be fine. This is going to be fine. You guys with all of your respiratory issues better be taking precautions out there. Come here. Through. Go through. Thank you. Freaky. Poor thing. I've heard that IKEA meatballs are made from the bodies of lost shoppers. Lord. It's kind of morbid if you think about it. Welcome back, Aunt Jean Ann. Missed you. Glad you're back. Come here. 2, 3. My kids are having issues with the virus because all of their sports are being canceled and they are usually very active. I thought about you, Sue. I did. I thought about you. Nope. Nope. Get in there. Come on. I want to sleep a lot. Terry said that she's sleeping a lot. I want to sleep a lot. I do love the sleep. Ugh. My nose was itching. 2, 3, 4. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Let's try this. Rip it, rip it, rip it. Yep, I know. Good night, Olivia. Come here. Well, hello, Wanda. How are you doing? Where are you? Are you at home? Oh. There's a white chocolate version of Cocoa Pops. What? I'm sorry, what? Oh, that's still pulling. But maybe it won't after I get the next round in. Darn it. If it's white, is it really Cocoa Puffs? Is it? Good point, Ida. Come here. 1, 2, 3. White Cocoa Puffs. I am interested. They should call it Uncocoa Pops. I think Freaky has a point. Right? Slightly aggravated at terminal, truck won't crank, waiting for a jump, trying to head to Atlanta. Oh no, Wanda. That doesn't sound like fun. Of course, Crochet Nana. Maybe it tastes like white chocolate. Maybe it does. One, two, three, 4, 5. I nearly ran from your room. Oh! That's not okay. Freaky, we're not going to talk about that. That's a forbidden topic. We are just not going to. Come in. Get over there. Cut my feet in the chair now. Oof. Oof, that's not okay. Okay, hold on. Just one quick second. I will be right back. Oh. Whew. The sun has gone down. The dryer turned off and instantly it got colder in here. The other heaters are on, but this room has like nothing in it and the dryer is closest to here. So that's why I always turn on the dryer before live. This is my life, you guys. Is that a new doodle? Yes, this is a new pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That I actually wrote the instructions down to when I did it the first time, but then I decided that I wanted to add beads to it, so I frogged it. And then when I was adding the beads to it, I didn't like how it was coming out, so I frogged that. And now I got to do it all over again. 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be a wall hanging. And it's very pretty when it's all out and done. I just gotta get it done again and finalize the last little bit of my notes and type it all up for the testers and give it to them. I just went through the squares. Over half are 3 inches, the rest are 4. Oh no, Dee. Oh, that is no fun at all. Why is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is Eco Lush. It is 60% cotton, 40% bamboo. And it is it's a fingering weight. Come here. And it's in the color Blossom, if you're wondering. It's one of the new colors. There's Gamer Widows. You know what? I conjured you because I was just talking about you earlier. My mental powers reached all the way across the globe to conjure you to us. I want you to know that I have tested the double stuffed Nutter Butters. They are on point, girlfriend. They are on point. Yes, ma'am. Yes, they are. I was thinking about you the whole time. So very upset that you could not share in the joy with me. They're really, really wonderful. They're some type of wonderful. So I don't know who your person is over here stateside, but you need to get with them because the double stuffed Nutter Butters are some type of wonderful. You want them in your life. In fact, you know what? I'm going to leave you guys here for just a second so I can show them because this is important. And if you are newer to It's Crochet O'Clock, understand Gamer Widows has been here since the beginning, okay, with all of us. This goes way back, okay? And I'm going to go get one to show them. Oh no, some of them started to break. This is my little work stash that I had that I will show you. Look at how much extra peanut butter is in those suckers. Will you look at that? I mean, goodness. Like there. It's so worth it. It is so worth it. Listen, this one is broke. It's malfunctioned. Have mercy, okay? You want it in your life. You do. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yes, ma'am. Hmm. Broken ones do not count. But we also don't want them in the bag with the rest of them because they will infect them. I found them at the grocery store, right next to the other Nutter Butters. If a cookie breaks, all the calories and fat fall out. I love that train of thinking. Morgan, those are called Nutter Butters. That's one of the things that Gamer Widows trades Tim Tams with some people in the U.S. so she can get Nutter Butters because she has an addiction to Nutter Butters. One, two, three, 4, 5. Beverly, I used to embroider all the time. All the time. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 here. Oh, no, 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 Stephanie. Hang on. She's tormenting me now. I want those done now. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but Gamer is here and she doesn't get to participate with us very often, so I wanted to make sure that I told her about them because I love them and she loves them. Which makes living on Oz a problem. Yes. Yes, it does. I know. Hang on, guys. I am trying to remember. I'm trying to look at my notes over here to see what in Sam Hill I did. Trying to read my own notes to myself. Okay. Carrying on. I am so sick that I just realized that I've been on Top Chat for 30 minutes. Oh, Terry, you know what? That is because nobody told you about oh, that's what I did. I knew that something that it was curling in. I messed up on the last round. I knew that previously it hadn't curled in like that. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Rip it, rip it, rip it. But Terry, that's because you weren't here at the very beginning and you didn't get to hear my reminder, bless your heart. That's what it was. All right, here we go. Go over here. Wait. Oh, Dee said don't forget to hit the like and also smack the subscribe button and the bell. Yes, please. If you have not hit the like button, please do. Do you want me to leave, Rebecca? Are you done with me? No, you're still curling down. Come here. Stop it. Some folks are sharing information about something somewhere. Well, hello, Leanne. Have been missing you. I'm so focused on you guys that I nearly let 4 liters of milk boil over. Oh no! Don't do that. Oh, there you go, gamer. Diane said that she will trade you again. You guys did a trade once before. She will trade you Netter Butters for Tim Tams again. Diane, just in case, if you didn't know, those strawberry Tim Tams. Girl. They are some type of wonderful. Let me tell you. No. Come here. Is that what I was doing? Yes. Life does happen, but you're here now, and that's all that matters. You know, I'm not a big fan of orange with chocolate. I know that a lot of people are. A lot of people are, which is fine. Not everything is for everybody. So I'm not really interested in that. I'm so glad that these strawberry Tim Tams are as good as they are. I mean, holy cow. Holy cow. They're my new favorite. Come here. Get in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, but you know what? At least you're back on your computer. You're properly back on your computer. So at least that's a plus. You're back on your computer for your macro to be messing up. Just saying. have to get you to add Nilla wafers to my next. Yeah, we need to, I do need to get you some Nilla wafers for Maddie. Or did you develop an addiction to vanilla wafers? It does. Doesn't it look like a butterfly? You don't think that it's going to come out that way when you're going through and you're working on it. It looks kind of crazy pants. But then it all comes together. And actually, to tell you the truth, it looks like a butterfly right now, but after the next round, it looks more like an angel, to tell you the truth. Mm-hmm. It's kind of nifty. I got to eat one to try them. Oh, that's all you were allowed? Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted to do. Come here. He said you said they were for him. Well, I did. I mean, okay. Bless his little heart. He got his own shipment of all the American stuff from the Americas, and it was for him. We're gonna have to come up with a name for it soon. I'll probably post a picture of it when it's all done and done in the Facebook group and let y'all suggest names, because I think that it will be done before the next Monday live, and hopefully they will be well into testing by next week. That is my hope, anyways. Aw, thank you, Beverly. Beverly said, hey, you guys, if you become patrons, the benefits are awesome. That's true. It's very true, because they do get lots of benefits. You mentioned beads. Where are they? I decided against the beads. That was why I frogged the original one, because I wanted to add beads, and there were a couple little things that that I wanted to change with it. And then when I went back in to go and add the beads, I didn't like it. Yeah, strawberry doodles. Goodness. Now that one, when you get the pattern printed and tested, I will have to make it for my daughter. It does. It ends up it ends to me it does. It looks like little angels on the inside. Oh, stop it, Stephanie. You're going too far. Ida said I would like to be testing. I'm trying, Ida. I'm going as fast as I can. Mercy. Be patient. Patience is a virtue. Don't you know? I'm going goodness, she's a slave driver, you guys. She is a slave driver. I never claimed to be virtuous. Well, Kim, that just came out of nowhere. What kind of key do you have to drive a slave? She's very pushy and very, very impatient. Just rushing me. She knows the process. She knows how this goes. She's been here long enough. My sweet little Ida. I find that one of your most endearing qualities, the pushiness. Hmm. Boy. Come here. Down there. I swear I told you I was mean. No, you never told me that you were mean. Goodbye, Bobby. We'll see you again soon. Come on, get in there. No. I want you to go up here. Please. Please and thank you. Just right there. Please tell me that's a yarn. I just went through all of that and my yarn over slipped off. Come on. Work with me. "15-minute warning." Yes. Such a bummer. 2, 3, 4. And 2, 3. Here. No. Here, I say. Thank you. Whew. Alright, that feels much better. Much better. Oh, it is suddenly chilly in here. All of a sudden. You know what that is? That's probably something to do with my blood sugar. It really could be. Man, you guys. Find yourselves an Aussie. Truly. Why do you look funky? Find yourself an Aussie. Get yourself an Aussie best friend. Beverly's the one that's got to be practical. No, it's too much sugar. Good night, Kayla. See you next time. Yes, it will end up round. Aerith Jonah, I don't know if I said that right or not. You can always, if you're not a member of the It's Crochet O'Clock Facebook group, you can join the It's Crochet O'Clock Facebook group and find somebody there that you want to make a trade with. But I would suggest hanging out for a little while and establishing a relationship with some folks first before you go in and do that. I'm so sad they closed the World Market close to me, so I gotta hunt hard now for those Tim Tams. I'm so sad that World Market doesn't have the strawberry Tim Tams because y'all have no idea what you're missing. No idea. It will be finished here very, very soon. It's already been finished once. Just working it up. See, look, there again. No chocolate to lick off my fingers, y'all. Yes, it will need a hoop. But I'm not quite certain what size because I'm stupid. And I didn't measure it. But then again, I hadn't blocked it either. But yes, it will need a hoop. You will need fingering weight yarn. As I said, this is Eco Lush. And it's only going to use one ball of Eco Lush. So if you have a specific color in mind that you want, go ahead and grab that. Oh, the whole country is going on lockdown, and Sue is going to go to San Antonio to go to the World Market. You aren't holding it long enough for it to melt, I'm sure. Yeah, that's probably true. Hello, Steely. Terry, this is going to be a wall hanging. So that's what she was asking if she needs a hoop for, because it's going to be a wall hanging. Yes, but I have to measure it out to see how big of a hoop I need, because I don't have the hoop yet either. Good old Amazon, and thankfully, look, you guys. Oh, should I do this? No. No, there's another broken Nutter Butter in here. I need to save that last strawberry Tim Tam. I do. I gotta order my hoop too. I don't even know what size it is yet because I didn't measure it last time. Those double stuffed Nutter Butters, you guys. Some crochet thread? Mercy. Goodbye, Leslie. See you soon. The angels become more prominent once the next round goes in. The angels, at least I think it does, but butterflies or angels, but I think that they look like angels. I'm so sorry, Gamer Widows, but they're broken. They're broken, and you can't expect me to leave them in the bag so they can infect the other ones that aren't broken. Let's see, where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I think there's 7 more rounds after this. As long as it doesn't land like crazy in the middle of hoop sizes, then I may have to add some more. Goodbye, Sally. We will be naming it. So far, I'm liking Yaya's charm the best. What's my Aunt Jean Ann's suggestion? It's a good size. They're right here. These were all chains and we squished them together right here. So that's where they are. The butterflies or angels. The next round, like right now they look like butterflies to me, but the next round when it goes in, it looks like angels to me. I didn't intend for that to happen, but that happened. Alright, that's the last broken one. I'm done. I'm sorry, gamer widows. Kind of reminds me of a snowflake. You know, all doily type things kind of remind me of snowflakes in a way. I hope I didn't spoil my dinner. I have to go cook dinner. And then get to separating bonbons because Bonnie Baker is working on a new project that she's going to be releasing in a couple weeks while she has been self-isolating for her mother-in-law that she takes care of, and it's using bonbons, and it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. But as soon as she showed me the picture of it, I went, oh my goodness. I have got to separate all those bonbons because we had massive amounts of single bonbons that were just in little cubes that were all over our booth in New York City. So now all of those bonbons have to get separated out. I have to see if I have full collections of them. If they don't, then they have to get separated into 10 packs so people can buy multi 10 packs, and that's going on. That's all over the ground floor of my den right now. So I'm going to go and eat dinner, or make dinner, eat dinner, work up that situation, and then finish this hopefully, because I don't have too much further to go for it. And it goes really, really, really fast. It's a quick and pretty easy project, I think it is. Did everyone in the States get their census forms? Yes, they did. And please fill them out, because as a history junkie, we kind of rely on those things. So think about the future generations. Fill out your census, people. See, if you had sent them here, I would have done them for you. The bonbons, all of the bonbons, there's a lot of them, Dee. There's a lot of them. A whole lot of them. You would be shocked. Hurry up, I want to test. Listen, Ida, not everything is about you, okay? Settle down. Not everything is about you. Quit being so selfish. Quit being so greedy, okay? There's other people that I have to take care of. I have to cook dinner. I must take a break. I also must prepare for Bonnie to release. I got to get those bonbons together because it would be bad if Bonnie released this pattern and then all of a sudden I didn't have enough stock to cover the orders that come in because I did not do my job. Don't be selfish, Ida. Freaky, I think I probably have 10 people that are already there to test, so there's plenty of testers in there right now. But thank you. I appreciate it. Mine is going in the mail tomorrow. Good job with the census. So, don't forget, you guys, if you guys are not part of the It's Crochet O'Clock Facebook group, try and join that. We keep up with everybody. Sorry. Sue just said, Freaky, you test Stephanie every week. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? So join the It's Crochet O'Clock Facebook group. If you haven't thought about becoming a patron, there's all kinds of cool things that you can do. There is a link in the description box to check that and look at that. There's different tier levels, and the reason that we set up Patreon was because the way YouTubers make their money is by the ads that are viewed. So if you're on YouTube and you're skipping ads, then that content creator actually won't get paid for it if you don't watch them. And then we still only make, YouTube takes 40%. If you guys give a super chat, YouTube takes 40% of that. So a lot of us went to Patreon because they only take 5%, and it allows us to give something special to the patrons who pledge a monthly amount. So there's all kinds of different tiers there. They each have their own special thing about them, and the higher you go up in tiers, you get your own special thing for that tier, but you also get everything that came below it. So like there's 1, 3, 5, 10, and 20. So the $20 ones, they get everything. The $5 ones get the ones for $5, $3, and $2. And it's a great way. There's a lot of us that are on Patreon. It's a great way to support folks and help them continue to maintain their channels, because it is not cheap to do this. The equipment that we have, that we are constantly upgrading or replacing, is super expensive. So please consider that, because it does help us out a lot, and I try to spend as much time with the patrons as I can, and they get to see me in my pajamas with my hair all a mess, with no makeup on, and running around like a chicken with my head cut off in the studio here trying to get stuff done, and they get all kinds of laughs just for them. So make sure that you think about that. And it's time for me to go. So I'm going to go and work on dinner. You guys have a great week. Stay safe. Keep watching all of the social media. I will let you know whenever I'm going live. I don't know when I'm going to be going live just yet. For the extras, for those that are in isolation that just want a little bit of extra time, but keep an eye out, because I will let you guys know about that. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.